What's up everybody, Ben here bringing you an extra from the Rank Up series. This is me and one of the chickens, Judas, playing a game of Capture the Relay on Crysis 2, and this is on Lighthouse. So it's very much quite a long island, like Battlefield 1943, it's just going from point A to point B down the opposite side of the island. Yeah, I think this video really exemplifies teamwork, and especially in objective type games, why teamwork really pays off. Now you just saw a couple of minutes ago that the intermission screen, there was 3 people on our team. There was me, Judas, and also some randomer who appeared to do very little. In fact, it shows because later he just randomly disappears from the team. So it turns into a 2v4 situation. And we are against, oh, hello, this guy here, and we're also against this guy here. But in general, we're against a clan of 3, and also we're against a randomer on their team as well. Now, the clan, the DTF clan, they had all their mics open. No doubt they were in a party as well, because it makes sense. And they're probably all talking to each other, when in fact on my team it was sort of just me and Pete working together. Now, when it comes to objective-based games, regardless of whether they're being Crysis 2 or any other game, teamwork's a really essential part. And, when you're down to such small numbers even, it's really integral that you keep communication open, you work together to try and get the caps as quick as possible, and also getting back to defend your flag. Now you could just see that Judas, he's gone to get the relay, and at this point he's going, quick, I've got the relay, keep me covered. And I just scope up here because I knew there was a sniper picking people off, so, you know, thought I'd take him out, do my bit for the team, armor up and run away. Now, like I say, a bit later on, the randomer on our team, he disappears, so it turns into a 2v4 situation, and really against those odds, you shouldn't really win, because objective games are very much about numbers. So if it's like a 6v6, obviously it's a bit fairer, but when it goes down to like 3v6, 5v2, stuff like that, you know, you're really against the odds, because not only have you got to work harder to get the caps, you've got to work harder to cover your own backs as well and protect your own flag. So at this point here, I'm making a run towards the relay here and managing to capture the flag. Now it also helps as well if you're playing a match type where the respawn system's a bit late, so there's a bit of a delay between getting killed and also spawning back into the game. If you time it in such a way where everyone can take out the team, so you've got a bit of a clearer path. So again, we've got this guy here. I think he was AFK, so that was a bit fortunate, but I'm not going to complain. We'll take what we can get. So I capture the relay here, and I start making a run for it. Now, obviously, Crysis 2, you've got the nanosuit energy bar as well, and that does drain quite quickly when you're trying to make a run for it, especially in stealth mode when you've got the relay. Now, of course, you can run without it on as well, but you see there's a problem there. People will see you. So here I am running back. You can see Judas is right in front, and at this point we're talking to each other. We're making sure we're on both the same side, making a run for it. And at this point here, I find an enemy just approaching us, so I'm like, quick, Pete, cover me! And it's like, right, I'll do it. Thank you! So he goes and covers my back, and again, that's communication for you. I mean, we're against the odds at the moment. So having him there covering my back in the right position, very much appropriate. So here we go, we got the cap, and then we all start marking out. It's like, yeah, we got the cap! Oh my god, we're going to win! And at this point here, it's very much a choice between whether we keep defending or whether we keep attacking. So of course, foolishly, being chickens, we're like, screw the objective, we'll just keep pushing forward to try and get another one. So at this point here, it's very much a case of keeping our eyes open and letting know where one guy falls, where the enemies are, so they can go back and cover. So for instance, I just fell down there, so just got back to a position now where it's like, right, I'll mark up and tell me when you're back into the fray, and then we can move up again. So I'm back in the fray again, so we're making a run for it. Yeah, and pretty much just really exemplifies, like, even if you're against the odds, if you keep your eyes open and keep communication open with like people on your team as well, you can pull off the win. And this game was fantastic for showing that, because, you know, the first round ended and, you know, we thought it was going to be sort of like a dead game really. Nobody making advances, everyone's sort of holding up, some people making advances, or like we'll be on the back foot and end up losing the game because there's more of them than us. So you can see there, I've got Judas on the right, he's making a run for the relay, sorry, too many Call of Duty games. And I'm like, right, okay, I'll keep the enemy distracted. So I flank this guy here, get him. He's like, ha! You don't know the skills I have. I am so stealthy, like a ninja, covered in silencer stuff. Yeah. So I go for the relay again. Pete's there at the minute, going around their spawn, making sure the coast is clear. Of course, we see this guy here, so we take him out. I go down, unfortunately, but Pete's there to cover my ground and make sure the enemy don't get the relay back, or, in fact, he can just take out the enemy before they can get the relay itself, so he can cover it until I make my way back down there. Then I could go back, get the relay, and take it back. Now also at this point, we can see one guy's got the relay here, so I'm shouting to Pete, keep an eye on the right, there's a guy making a run for it, so we need to take it out. But Pete at this point goes, screw it, if they've got our relay, we'll take theirs, even, and then we can, sort of reach a dig game. And there we go, we end the round, we finish thanks very much to our communication, and we win the game 1-0. Really close game as well, to be honest. It could have gone either way, but there you see GST Judas, Vintage BAARON, chickens flocking together and winning the game.
That's fucking teamwork!